Welcome fight fans. Greetings from our channel once more. Today, UFC President Dana White himself has brought us some exciting news. There will be some incredible matchups as the BMF title returns. So let's start right now. First up, a fight for the BMF title will take place in the main event of UFC 291 on July 29th at the Delta Center in Salt Lake City. It will be a highly anticipated rematch between Dustin Poirier and Justin Gaethje. Gaethje is seeking retribution for Poirier's impressive fourth-round stoppage of the contest last year. We can't wait for the war that will take place inside the octagon. And fight fans, that's not all. On August 19th in Boston, we'll see another exhilarating main event at UFC 292. Aljamain Sterling, the reigning bantamweight champion, will face Sugar Sean O'Malley in a title match. O'Malley is a rising star in the UFC, while Sterling is just coming off a convincing victory over Henry Cejudo. There will be a display in this one. The co-main event of UFC 291 pits two former champions against one another. Former light heavyweight champion Jan Blachowicz will square off against former middleweight champion Alex Pereira in a 205-pound match. A showdown filled with action is promised due to the clash of styles. And if that's not thrilling enough, we have more on the same card. Fans will undoubtedly be on the edge of their seats as Tony Ferguson and Bobby Green engage in a lightweight fight. The card will also be perfectly rounded out by a middleweight fight between Paulo Costa and Ikram Aliskerov and a welterweight fight between Kevin Holland and Michael Chiesa. For UFC 292, get ready for two title fights that will electrify the crowd. Zhang Weili, the strawweight champion, will compete against Amanda Lemos immediately after the Sterling vs. O'Malley match. This contest is a must-see and might end up taking the spotlight. The BMF belt host. Let's now discuss the BMF belt. Dana White initially asserted that it was an isolated incident, but it has returned and is once again up for grabs. Justin Gaethje and Dustin Poirier will compete for the coveted BMF title after each of them previously held various iterations of the interim championship. The baddest mother knows what is truly represented by this belt. For those who may not remember, former President Donald Trump and Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson were present when Jorge Masvidal defeated Nate Diaz in a titanic match to claim the first BMF championship. Poirier and Gaethje will forever be associated with that legendary moment in BMF history. The next exciting fight will feature Stephen "Wonderboy" Thompson vs. Michel Pereira in the welterweight division. There will undoubtedly be some highlight reel moments in this fight. Additionally, watch out for heavyweight co-champion Derek Lewis as he squares off against Marcos Rogerio de Lima at UFC 291. Lewis always has a spectacular finish within reach, and this fight is no different. Fans of combat, that is all. We will be on the edge of our seats for the enthralling fights and title matchups at the upcoming UFC events. You won't want to miss any of the action, so be sure to put UFC 291 and UFC 292 on your calendar. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and click the subscribe button to get more thrilling UFC coverage. Please share in the comments which fight you are most anticipating. Keep it locked right here for all things MMA until the next time. We appreciate your interest and hope to see you soon.